This is a max investment, not a max loss. Okay. Another approach is you could say, gosh, if I really don't want to own this stock, I just wanted to play the game. I didn't actually want to become an owner of anything. Then what you can do is you can do a rollover. You can roll it over, which basically means that you would just do a new contract. You would buy back the old contract that you sold, and then you sell a new one. And if you have to do this in a cashless way, like your cash isn't at a level that it needs to be, then you have to sell time or time or space, meaning that you have to pick a strike price expiration date combination that will allow you to bring in as much money as you have to pay out to get out of the old deal. So think of it like get marrying a new person. Before I marry, if God forbid, if me and my wife decided not to be married anymore, and I meet a new woman I want to marry, I got to divorce her first before I marry the new person. She'd have to divorce me before she can marry the new guy, right? And so, but I'm a lucky man, so that I'm not gonna let that happen. But anyway, but the point though is to say that like here you have to just sort of think of the rollover as getting out of the old contract and getting a new one. Okay. All right. So what I want to do is I'm going to stop right here and answer a couple questions. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to hop in and we're going to look at some stocks. Okay. Howard's asking about NBIS. So I'll just start off with NBIS as an example. So let's take a look at that. And I'm going to look at the Q&A section. Oh, I thought I saw something in the Q&A section. Okay, I didn't. My mind's playing tricks on me. All right. Do, 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 do. Okay, so let me go to E-Trade and open up E-Trade. All right, so let me go to the options section. Okay, so here in E-Trade, you've got let's go in. So we want to look at a certain stock. So let's look at NBIS, NBIS Group. Okay, let's see. I have no idea what this stock looks like. Okay, it's $107 price right now. And I don't own that stock. Let me see. Give me a second here. I'll give you my 2 cents on it in terms of what I see. You can't predict the direction of the stock. You can only look at the behavior of the stock. That's pretty much all you can get. The direction, only God knows what the direction is. Okay. So it looks like this company, what do they do? Are they in data centers? Because I know they just made a big deal with Microsoft. 17 billion over 5 years. Okay. They have a lot of AI infrastructure tailwinds right now. A big demand for GPU clusters, AI compute, data centers. Okay, re-rating investor enthusiasm. The stock has gone up from $14 to more than $100. Okay, so this stock, one big risk is that the stock has gone up so much, and there's a risk that everybody's getting carried away with AI and data centers. Let's see here. They just raised a lot of capital, which helps them with cash flow. Um, Okay. The bear case is that many people think their valuation is unrealistic, is trading at really high multiples relative to the current revenue. That's bad. What that means is that it has a high price earnings ratio, which means that investors could be overly enthusiastic about the stock. Their earnings are negative. They're losing money. That's a red flag. That's not good. So the margins are really negative. So if I'm buying this stock, I'm going to protect myself as much as possible. Yeah, if you gotta have your protection if you're going into a place like this. Let's see, there's a lot of what they call execution risk. So when they're making all these deals with data centers and they're announcing these $80 billion contracts or whatever, there's the risk that they're not going to complete what they say that they're going to do, that they're going to run into problems that they didn't expect. Oklo has that issue. Oklo is a scary stock, even though it's made everybody in here, a lot of you in here, a lot of money. Oklo's a scary stock because they haven't made any revenue. That's so they're different from like Nvidia or something like that.